Huge mage upgrade. My plan is to prioritise Wilderness Slayer, I think, as that'll get me the most amount of points and I think good XP, and then you get really good monster and mounts, which makes it really nice to kill, especially with mage. But first we have to do the level 1 task, and we have to get a task from this guy. So what's he going to give us? The assignment is bears. Okay, that's fine, that's that easy to do. Where can I do that? Varric. I'll do it at the guy by Varric, I think, that little cage, and just hop worlds. Okay, I started the task, and then I've just realised I've already hit 4 Slayer. I guess because I've been hopping, I didn't get the notification. But I've just been killing a bear, and then hopping worlds. And I think I'm going to be nearly done. There we go. That's the last one. Oh, so quick show my back before we move on. I've got a decent amount of cash pile, all the wines, and some nice runes, so we can go and get our first Slayer task in the wilderness. And let's see what we're going to get. Okay, Hellhounds. I like Hellhounds tasks, there's plenty of them, and I think you can safe spot them right at the top of the wilderness. You just have to risk because you'll get PK'd quite easily, but if I'm careful, I won't get PK'd. Okay, dead easy. I can just stand behind this corpse and I can just shoot them, and then I can hop when they're dead. Nice and easy, and should be free experience. I've had to rebank as I'm only taking small amounts of runes, and this time I've decided I'm going to take some chaos runes and I'm going to have a go at killing them with that instead to see if it'll just speed things up a bit. I've managed to get loads of them from Ogress, so it should be fine. So I went a little bit crazy over the weekend and I killed 700 Ogress warriors, and for that I've got a 1.5 million bank now, 800k cash, all the nature runes, nearly 1,000 death runes, and over 2,000 chaos runes. So I think it's time to go and finish this Hellhound task and see what I can do next. Oh, I've also got 70 mage, finally got 43 prayer, 49 defense, and 54 hit points, which is pretty huge for me. So, Hellhounds. First PK death, not really anything significant loss, just a few wounds, which is pretty annoying, and an air staff which I'm going to have to go and get back, but not the end of the world, and we'll continue the task. And that's 22 Slayer, 23 Slayer's good, 24 Slayer's better, and finally 25 Slayer, not bad at all. Long task. So I've got a Laren's key, so I'm going to try and see if I can make a use of it. Okay, so I think this is where we get it. What do we get? Rubies. Okay, so I'm not going to get PK for rubies or anything. That's a pretty rubbish drop. Oh well, onwards and upwards. Okay, my next wilderness task is Moss Giants. I think are they a pain to get to? Or are they going to be tough to do? I feel like they're going to be annoying, but I can't remember why. Okay, this is the only place to kill Moss Giants in the wilderness, I believe. So all I'm going to do is just stand around the edge, shoot and run away. Just sort of try and mage flinch them or whatever. It's a bit of a pain, but I think it'll live. Although I did figure out that there is one safe spot behind a tree you can use just for one of them. So while I kill these Moss Giants, I'm going to explain the goal for this video. So I mentioned last time that my goals were around bossing the Slayer, Wilderness, Barrows, but actually really there's two main logs I want to complete as much as I can. First is combat achievements. So each boss in the game has a series set of achievements that you can do for defeating it in different ways or different amounts. Then the second is the combat log. Each boss has different drops and you get stuff for killing them, so let's get as many of them as we can. I've decided I'm going to allow small grinds of skills to get access to new bosses as I complete them, just to make sure that I've got plenty to be getting on with, but I'll only do them as and when needed. So for this episode, I think a cool way to end it, last time we got one crazy archaeologist kill, let's try and green log him, so let's try and get all the combat achievements and see if we can get any drops. So he only has 4 combat achievements, and they're all pretty simple. So it's 10 kills, 25 kills, there's mage only, and then there's without getting hit by his Rain of Knowledge. Again, that should be pretty easy. For his drops, he's got 3 special drops, which are 2 different wards, and then his fedora. But he also drops a red hide body and a rune crossbow, which are needed for our training for range later, so that'd be really good to get. Oh, quick break, and I'll just get PK'd dead quick. Okay, I've got my chaos runes and I've got some wines. Let's see how many kills I can get. Let me just set up my range spread and find him. Okay, there he is. Let's give this a go. Damn, okay. I've just tanked too many of those special abilities and I've died, which is annoying. I'm just going to run back, grab my stuff, finish off the kill. Hopefully we'll get some loot. Here we go again. Why is it not attacking him? Why can't I attack him? I haven't got my spell on. Okay, there we go. And he should die, just dodge, he should die dead quickly. Okay, no loot. That's fine though, that's kill number 3. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and get my prayer back up again, so we'll just run. Okay, he's in a good spot there. I can nab him, I can get him dead quickly, and game on. How I managed to die again, that's so frustrating. I'm not paying enough attention, my reaction times are really poor. I think when we come to bossing in the future, I'm going to have a really bad time. But let's run back, finish off that kill. Okay, grab my loot. And if I remember correctly, I think he's only 3 or 4 hits from death. Oh, he's still in a good spot as well. There we go. And no loot. And I've just realised I actually don't need to run all the way to the prayer place. Instead I can just go to the Ferox Enclave and that'll get me health and energy as well. So I think I'm going to start banking there. I'm also going to try, instead of using Chaos Runes, I'm going to use Death Runes and see if that'll help do more damage. Okay, I've just grabbed 200 Death Runes, so let's see if this time the kills will go a bit better. I think we have to do more damage, we need to get to less special attacks, gives me less things to dodge, at least in theory. Okay, there he is. Let's see if I can get him in a good spot, so we'll lure him out and then we'll fight. Okay, easy fight, let's go. There we go, kill number 5. And still no gooder drops. But the kills are getting better now, for sure. I think I'm just going to keep going, do as many of them as I can, and see what happens. Okay, Corsair quest done. I figured if I'm going to be AFKing and killing more of these things and getting the bones, I should actually be able to bank them so I can use them in the wilderness. And then that'll get me a nice bit more experience for prayer. So not bad at all. Still got that decent cash pile, which is pretty good, nearly 900k. And I've got 110 bones, so I'm going to run up and I'm going to use them in the wilderness again. And see how many I get. Good. PK'd. First infantry. Not good at all. It's annoying. I didn't get to use a single bone because I only took 18 instead of 24. Which sucks. But I'm going to go back, see if I can get more. And I'm only using sets of 18. Just so that when I get PK'd it's not a massive loss. Oh, that guy's definitely a PK. Log out. Yeah, that was good timing. He's definitely a PK. I've been killed by another PK. Oh, I've just noticed I was trying to plead with him in the chat, and then I've just realised I actually used all my bones anyway, so there's actually no loss, which is good. There's the prayer level, that's good. And I'm going to use the rest of these bones, and then I'm not going to bother doing any more, I think. I'm sick of getting killed, and instead I think I'm going to have a go at going and trying to do those ensouled heads and see what we can get for that. Okay, so I've changed my prayer book. Reanimate, no prayer drop? I would have to kill it first. Oh, I can't cast mage. Wait, I have to change my spell book back. Put the spell and do it. So, I'm going to have to change spell books, animate him, change spell books back, auto cast, kill it. That's going to be a little bit of a faff, I think. But, what's the XP drop? 716. Okay, I've got about 40 of them, so yeah, I think that'll get me a good amount of experience, so that's pretty good. And that's 46 prayer, 47 prayer, excellent stuff. Oh man, a total level 275. This should be 48 prayer. There we go. Combat level 67 as well, which is pretty nice. Defense level of 52. That's a good level. With that done, let's go and let's finish the mission for the episode, I think. Let's try and smash it out. Yeah, that's just an unlucky death. Again, I just tanked one too many times, but I have a feeling I'm getting better now, and if I'm lucky, that'll be my last death. Here we go, I haven't been hit once. I think I'm going to do it. Come on, one more hit. There we go. And I'd rather not learn. Dodged all of his special abilities, that feels good. And that's number 9, so one more kill and I'll get the next achievement. Here's number 10. There we go, number 10. I've done 3 out of 4. The only one left to do is to get the last 15 kills, so I think I'm going to speedrun them really quickly. And here we go, it's nearly done, number 25. Just a few shots left. There we go. Come on, one last hit. Quite, come on. One last hit. There we go. Number 25. No, that's pretty annoying. But if we open and look in our log, we will see green logged 10 points and all of them done. That's such a good milestone. So next time we'll find what more we can green log. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.